This video is meant to guide you on how to type equations online using commands. This is a good way of typing your solutions to assignments instead of attaching a Word document or a PDF. So when you click on any assignment, you will see what we call online text with a plus sign. If you click on the plus sign, you'll be able to see somewhere you can type your work. And then when you are done, you click edit submission. I think there is some error there. You click on edit submission. So if you click on plus sign, I have already typed some of the equations, as you can see, like number 1 here. Use substitution method to evaluate the limit of 2x squared plus 3x plus 2 as x tends to 0, or it can look like this: the limit of 2x squared plus 3x plus 2 as x tends to 0. The difference is here, below the limit or the LM word, there is x tends to 0, but in the first one, x tends to 0 is somehow like it is in line with the limit. Then number 2, evaluate the following: the limit of x cubed plus 3x over x squared minus 16, and there is no bracket here. And I have tried to solve like that. Now, how do you type this? That is our main objective. So this is something I have already typed, but how do you type this? So what I'll do, I'll edit what I have already presented, but for your case, you will get a blank space. Note how the equations now appear when I come here, where I'm supposed to type the equations. Note the process of doing this is using commands, and I hope that the screen is clear enough for you to see the commands. I'm trying to enlarge. So here I'm interested with using commands only, and I want you to remember how the first equation looks like. Use substitution method to evaluate the limit of 2x squared plus 3x plus 2 as x tends to 0. Now note, the first thing that you have to do is to always ensure that the equations or the formula you are typing is inside slash open bracket. Whatever you write, close it with a slash and then the close open bracket. So whatever formula you want to write must be inside this. Alright? Now, when you use this open and open brackets, the formula will be in line with the text. It will be on the same line with the text. It will be the same line. Use substitution method to evaluate. But if you want it to appear maybe in the second line after the text to be independent, then you need to use slash, then use the square brackets, and of course after writing slash, the square bracket. So if you use this command, then whatever formula you are writing will be on a different line. Now, for example, Let's just rewrite what we have up there. Use substitution method to evaluate the limit of. So I want to write the limit. To write the limit, I write slash limit and then underscore x tend to 0. I should put it inside the curly bracket. So it is x, the arrow directing, or the right arrow, you write slash and 2 to 0. So that is x tend to 0. And then you want to find the limit of, open the bracket. Note that this open the bracket doesn't have a slash before. 2x squared, you write like that. I think most of you are conversant with that, plus 3x plus 2. And then you close the bracket and then slash and then close the bracket. So whatever I've written will be the same line with the wordings. Use substitution method to evaluate that. But if I don't want it to be in the same line, it appears in a different line, then I use the square bracket. So I can just copy here, I copy that and I paste it right there. And I want us to first look at how will it appear when you save. So what I'll do, I'll just scroll and save. The save changes. When you do that and come back, remember at this point you have not submitted, you can still be able to edit your work. Now note what I had before and what I have just typed now. What I had before is that, the highlighted work. What I have just typed is this one. And note that when you type using the square brackets, the limit is well indicated, not like this one. This one is a little bit better, but even the other one is still correct. I hope that is clear. Now, let's go to number 2, and our interest here is to write, to type a fraction and the infinity sign. So again, let me do the editing so that you see how we type a fraction and the infinity sign. So this is number 2. This is number 2. This one. That is our interest at the moment. Evaluate the following. Again, note how I write that. It's my prayer that you can recall how our problem looked like. So I'll type it again here. And now I'll use the square bracket so that when we go back and see how it looks like, you'll be able to differentiate what I had written previously and what I'm going to write now. So slash, square the bracket, because I want it to be different. Slash limit. This slash is always good. It's a command that if you don't like slash, then it will appear otherwise. Underscore, and then the curly bracket, x slash 2, the right arrow, x tends to 4 or approaches 4. As we meet in class discussion, you'll understand this language. Then remember the next one was the fraction. So what I do again, I put the open bracket, because I want find the limit to be inside the open bracket. Now this bracket has no slash because it's not a command. Just want that fraction to appear inside brackets, and I had noted that I did not put that. Let me put it there. So a fraction, you write slash flank, and then the numerator should be inside curly bracket, and also the denominator. So the first curly bracket is for the numerator, and in this case the numerator was x squared plus 3x. So you put the numerator inside its own curly bracket, and then the denominator was x squared minus 16. X squared minus 16. Again, it is equals to that. So if you are to use substitution, you replace x with the 4, then you will find a fraction, so flank, and then curly bracket for the numerator, and another curly bracket for the denominator. So inside the numerator, we have, if you replace x with 4, you have 16 plus 12, which is 28. And the other one, x squared minus 16, will be 16 minus 16 is equals to 0. We shall see that this is not a correct answer. Actually, it should give you infinity. How do you write infinity? Using command. It's slash infty. Infinite. It's like a short for infinity. The good thing is that we can use words, to work out that. But we are saying that this one is wrong. So using another formula we call the L'Hopital rule, it will be good you differentiate the numerator and the denominator, and then you do the replacing. But I don't want to type that. I just want us to save and see how that formula or that expression will look like. And we find that what we have typed is this one. What we have typed is that. Again, it seems like I have forgotten another bracket before the equal sign, which is easy. If you realize that, you can just go back and put that bracket. I won't stop there, and then the rest will appear in the next video. Remember that if you click submit assignment, then you won't be able to edit. So this using of command, I want you to start practicing right from assignment 1. With the time, since you are a computer science student, with time and practice, you'll find it's a very interesting and an easier way to do your work, instead of typing on a Word document and then doing attachments. Thank you.